All right. Well, we're back again, and it's week. Is it week 46 still?
That's what the
the thing says.
That's what our producers put together.
6 more weeks of real estate in the year.
Really?
Yay!
You think it's really 6, or is it more like 3?
I don't know. People seem to be active right now, kind of. I don't know, or maybe.
Yeah, it's a good.
Maybe our activity is making things active. I don't know. So,
I would say seasonally, though, man, I've seen more stuff for Christmas already than I can ever remember.
They had Christmas up like the week of Halloween being on Friday. Like people were already like just slow. They're rolling right into it. So
totally.
Announcements. I think
dividend
going under contract. Please, God.
We have a PSA.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
But
it's still out there.
It's still there.
Mm-hmm. If you want it, we'll keep our pants on for you.
Yes.
Pants on.
Pants on. All right. Jeff, you got any buildings you want to plug?
Sure. 1801 109th in Grand Prairie.
Okay.
Little building we have. We have the potential to add some outside storage that we just found next door. So I wouldn't call it iOS, but building with a yard like the good old days. Building with yard.
I like that. I prefer the good old days.
Mm-hmm.
Is that for lease or for sale?
It's for lease.
Okay.
It could have a purchase option. We've got
who's listing that?
We've got
Mercer
something.
Company.
That would be Harrison Putt and Corby DYU Hotchkiss.
Sorry about them cougs.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That's why I mentioned it. It's 9,700 feet. We're asking 8 net. It's in really good shape. We spent a bunch of money cleaning it up. Had a long-term tenant in there that moved out.
Feels
but
cheap.
We're going to be really aggressive.
How much yard comes with that building?
Well, if you look at an aerial, there's some rail bed to next to it.
Okay.
And we're gonna make that available to you. So I don't have a unit number. I don't have a number on that, but it's a good little side yard for storing a couple of trucks or something.
Sweet.
So yeah, check it out. Call us. Give me a call. Give me a call. I'll take you over there for personal tour.
All right. The Dow closed down 300 points last week at 47,053. The S&P was down 53 points at 6791, and the NASDAQ closed down 427 points at 23,394. Why are we buying real estate and not just the stock market? I mean, this thing just...
Exactly.
It's crazy. Crude closed out at $59.82 a barrel, down $1.20. 5-year closed out at 3.67. The 10-year closed out at 4.11, and SOFR's down to 3.93. Stocks, Wilbur?
Hold on. It just gave me a pop-up. We are back, baby. Why are we buying industrial when you can buy REIT motel up 8.5% week over week?
That's a lot, man.
Big swing, because it was a big whiff last week. Real estate diversified. So if you want to switch it up, that comes out to almost 7% up week over week. Healthcare facilities. So get your ass fixed. That's up at 3.5%. REIT mortgage is just chumming away at 1%. Everybody else is positive green, a hair under 1% up week over week. REIT industrial's a loser. down 1.2. It never really goes more than like up 1 or 2 and down 1 or 2. So, but yeah, everything was in the green, which is a little different than what my news is going to come out at.
What row? Retro.
So,
let's see. Seems like we're back to normalized debt consumption this week.
yeah.
Will, what we put on 29 bill.
Yeah, looks like it.
And Doge did its average 8.7. Seems like fake news now.
Elon was on Rogan. Last week. So what we're seeing with Doge is probably what we should expect going forward. He didn't comment about numbers specifically, but he did kind of go off. He said, if I was given godlike power to fix the problem, I would be able to slash the federal budget in half, like within a very short period of time because of the inefficiencies.
Oh, I'm sure.
So,
I mean, look at this whole government shutdown. Everybody's...
I don't really understand what the issues are, but so yeah, I think we should just probably plan to see Doge do a 10,000 step day once a week.
Yeah. Oh, well, term of the week, strong demographics. That equals people live there. And that's all I got.
Yeah. It's such an overplayed thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's just fluff. It's all fluff.
Does that mean like
How does that correlate on warehouses though? I mean, is it
labor?
I mean,
Labor. There you
labor.
go. Yeah.
Like I remember being in
Labor.
a pitch.
Is that like mid demographics? Demographics are mid, great for industrial labor.
If your household income is 60 to 70, it's great for industrial.
Yeah.
Great labor force.
You see it more on the retail side of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think they really have any. They just got a CoStar report. Views per day.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna add. We'll be able to pivot here on whether we do our property management moments or our new segment, which we're rolling out today. It's the old building reporter.
Brought to you by an old guy.
Brought to you by an old guy, Jeff Mercer. And there we go. All right, Jeff, tell us a story about an old building.
Okay, well, I had me a week. I was up in New York City all last week, calling on some huge deals, some huge clients, some huge prospects.
It's going to be huge.
And then it's going to be huge. And then my daughter had a basketball game in Northeast Pennsylvania. So we drove over to Scranton and spent the night. And while we were in Scranton, PA, we took a little trip over to the pen paper company, aka Dunder Mifflin. Yes, from The Office. So it's a real thing.
So do they just have like tours? Like, could you like schedule a tour?
They had like a little lobby presentation where they could show you they had pictures with different people from the TV show and
how funny.
The employees. Yeah, they had a little lobby Hall of Fame type deal. But yeah, the building is at 215 Vine Street. And if you look that up, 215 Vine Street in Scranton, PA, you're going to see a building that looks kind of like a giant church. CoStar has it listed as 198,000 feet. but it only sits on 55,000 feet of land.
Accurate.
So it's, yeah. So I don't think a lot of history has been kept on this building as far as CoStar history, but it's 4 or 5 stories in sections, and it was originally constructed for A&P Bakery.
Got it.
About 140 years ago.
Is it like there's like 3 buildings here, it looks like, kind of in an
Yeah.
L.
Yeah. And when we pulled up to it, we were turning at the light, and there's a train that goes, it's rail served, and there's a train that goes into the building, and we were like parked underneath the train bridge, and pretty tight spaces. But very, very old industrial building. You don't really see it in Dallas, but a lot of the older industrial buildings in the Northeast, they're multi-floor.
That's wild.
Most of the industrial buildings were like factories,
Mm-hmm.
So very, very different than what we're used to in Dallas, the monolithic tilt wall buildings.
Do you know what the building was originally built for?
I thought it was I read a bakery.
Oh, that's right. You said that. Sorry.
Yeah. I think it was built for A&P Bakery. Now I think there was some other people in and out of it. And I think Pen Paper moved in there in the 70s. But anyway, Pen Paper was started by the Fink family. And currently it's 3rd generation. Douglas Fink is now running that operation. And so that was, it was really neat to see. I loved watching The Office growing up, and it was neat to see the actual, where the idea came from. Scranton, the city of Scranton calls its nickname is the Electric City. And that comes from the city really blossomed during the innovation of electricity in this country. And they were one of the first cities in the U.S. to have electric streetcars, trolleys. And so that was a big part of their commerce. And, the electric streetcars predated automobiles. So that was how you got around. That's what beat the horse originally, was the streetcar. And then once Ford started mass producing cars, then the car beat the streetcar. But in the late 1800s, the streetcar, when electricity came online, the streetcar was the player, and they have a really neat, like steam engine streetcar exhibit. But unfortunately, since the government shut down, I wasn't able to tour the entire facility. My wife and I just thumbed around the outside of it. But if you ever find yourself there, I think it's worth the stop to go see the museum and see the steam engine museum.
How big is Scranton?
I'm going to guess about 80,000 people.
Yeah.
Very, very old city. The homes look very old. The buildings look very old. When you go up there, you kind of think about, how does the industrial market change, and it appears to have ended up there.
Mm-hmm.
Things aren't really going there, and it makes you think about, like, what's the life cycle of all these buildings that we work on, and there is a point when they're probably worthless.
Yeah, it's like, could you? I can't imagine someone in Dallas working in a multi-level manufacturing facility.
Right.
Scranton looks like West Orange, New Jersey, where I grew up. This is like half the town looks like this. This is quintessential Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
You
Exactly.
you have the University of Scranton there, which is a big private Catholic school. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. It's an okay institution. It's run by the Jesuits.
How do you know so much?
Because that's like I would say that's
You
like
just know.
I know because like Scranton, University of Scranton for like private Catholic schools, like the Texas Tech for public schools in Texas. Like, oh, well, you got into Scranton, so just go there. So it's like, good, you got it.
Hey, no.
It's just, like the people have that carefree, like, well, Notre Dame said no. Well, Fordham was, Fordham. And so you got in the Scranton. And it's a good fun place. It's a really fun school to go to. So,
Yeah. No, there's a lot of colleges in that town for whatever reason. It seems like in the Northeast, every decent sized town is going to have 5 colleges.
yeah.
It's nothing like Texas. We do not have the same educational base. So,
did you drive from
but
Manhattan?
yeah, it was neat. We did. It took about 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. Pretty dry, very, the fall colors.
Did you take
really nice
80
drive.
80 West going out there?
I think it's 81.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 80 something. Yeah, we did. We stayed in the Wilkes Bar area. Are you familiar with that, Will?
Yeah, loosely. Never been, but I know it as a reference point.
Yeah, that's kind of a little ski area in that part of the country, I believe.
Yeah. And then another place that you probably drove through was East Stroudsburg. Did you see that on your way there?
Don't remember it.
Yeah.
Don't remember
It's
it.
kind of it's just right on the river, the Susquehanna.
Yeah, Shay played in a town called Factoryville, which I was really excited about that. I thought I was going to talk about that, but there's no factory left in Factoryville. I didn't really understand it. But I got to tour Dunder Mifflin and see what's going on there.
Did she play Keystone College?
They did. Yeah, they did. They killed him. Shay's team killed him. So,
Did they have a good portrait of Michael Scott in there?
Yes. Hey, we had lunch. We had lunch at this seafood place, which is kind of weird because Scranton's not on the ocean at all. And but this seafood place touted itself as the Dunder Mifflin gift shop. So we were like, okay, we got to go eat there. So we went and ate. We went and ate there, and the food was okay. And then we toured their gift shop, and the part that really caught my eye is they had Dundee Awards. Do you remember that from Dunder Mifflin?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. When they go for their Christmas holiday parties or whatever, and they're giving out the awards. Yes.
And so they had this all sorts of Dundee Awards that you could buy. They were just stacked in there, and the one that really caught my eye was the one called Perennially Late to Meeting Guy. So if you have an employee that never is on time, then you could get him that award. And I just that really resonated with me.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah. But I wouldn't call it a day trip. I'd call it, you can get Scranton a good 3 hours and you're done. if that, it's a stop. So,
well, hang on. And that's it for Old Building Reporter today.
That's right. Old Building Reporter.
All right. Well, on to what we love. college football. What a week.
Let's go.
What a week.
What?
Jeff had a good
Yeah.
week. Had a good week.
Yeah, good week. I tell you, get your picks. If you're trailing me, get your picks in today, because the lost coach parlay was tight. It was super tight last week.
Do you think they're listening to us?
We did win. I don't know. They're catching up to us.
Yeah.
They're catching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, I went 7-3 last week. We hit the lost coach parlay again, but only by a half a point in each instant. And if you didn't get your bet in early in the week, that line moved on you. And then, man, what a showing by Texas Tech's defense.
God, they are so good.
I mean, Jacob Rodriguez. Now I'm hearing Heisman. I'm hearing Heisman talk now.
Well, you know, it's crazy. They brought out the Heisman list last week of potential candidates where they're at right now. And we have 2 people on there.
Yeah.
And they're both defensive players. Like, never in the history of anything would you have ever, 1, told me that Tech had a Heisman candidate, 2, let alone they would be 2, let alone defensive players.
Yeah, absolutely.
That kid's an animal.
Well, and you know, the one cool thing about him being up for it is, like, you know, everybody's shitting on us for spending money in NIL, but he's not one of those kids. Like, he's like been there. He walked on after leaving Virginia to come play there. And but yeah, man, statistically, like, you know, Joey McGuire made a big case for him at the press conference the other day. Like, you know, if we're picking the best person at their position, like I think he's that guy, you know. So
he originally was at Virginia.
Mm-hmm. He was a quarterback at Virginia.
And yeah.
And he left.
Well, you know, I watched him when he was in about 10th grade come to Graham and play a 7-on-7 game as a quarterback linebacker, and you could just tell he was just so much better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Where did he play high school football at?
Wichita Falls.
And he only played 7s in high school?
No.
Okay, he
played at Wichita Falls, but in the spring they have a 7-on-7 league, and he was a quarterback and a linebacker. And I guess if I remember right, he was playing predominantly quarterback in that game.
Yeah, that's what I think. Tommy said he played against him in a 7-on-7.
Yeah,
game.
Tommy might have been out there. I can't remember. Yeah,
he went to Ryder, Wichita Falls Ryder.
Mm-hmm. Which is the good high school in Wichita Falls. So, yeah, hope he wins.
Yeah,
be some good notoriety.
Yeah, that was a fun weekend.
That was a great weekend.
Did you go to game day?
Oh yeah. Oh, we were right up in the middle of it all. Like,
did you make a poster?
No, I didn't get that close.
Okay.
I just kind of hovered around, but I was standing right there when they did the field goal kick, and that was pretty cool. The kid missed the first one, and they gave him a second shot, and he hit it.
Does the first kick goes to him, and then the second kick goes to charity?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he won $250,000 for a Lubbock charity. So
I saw.
Well, did you hear?
Go ahead.
Did you hear the kid's story? He missed the extra point to win the state championship.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Isn't that crazy? He fucking muffed that one.
Pat McAfee was like, "You can redeem all of your."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was pretty cool. I was standing right there for that, and then they had the national championship trophy, and we all took a picture with it, and that was cool. But yeah, it was hype. We got there at like 7 a.m. and I walked across the stadium to go to Starbucks, and I had to walk through this where the students enter, and man, I mean, it was just a sea of kids.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. They were all running through with 30 packs being like, special delivery.
Well, Devin Lemons in our office was getting photos Sunday night last week. Kids were starting to camp out.
Oh yeah, they were there all week. At the peak, I think there was probably 5,000 students there on Thursday night. Just
wow.
I mean, they had a full-on party going for a week. Like, I don't even think anyone went to school last week. So
wow.
Yeah, it was a special time in the LBK. It was pretty fun. So
you probably got choked up when you saw that. The good old days.
Good old days. Yeah, no, it was fun. It was saw a lot of old folks I knew and all that, and it was good. We hit it hard in the paint. Like, we roll up in the stadium at 10 and Peterson orders tequila shots.
Ready.
Yeah, it was we were lively, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, cool. All right.
So
talk about this week.
What do we got this week?
All right. I like a lot of underdogs this week. I got Minnesota plus 24.5 versus Oregon. Just kind of feel like the Ducks are fading a little bit. They're going to win the game, but Minnesota's pretty good. They're 6-3. TJ Fleck's always been a good coach. I think they'll cover those points. I'm going Zen Doozy, Will.
My God.
Pitt plus 10.5 versus Notre Dame. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to put a little bit on the Pitt money line too. I kind of got a little bit upset alert going on this game. I think a lot of Zen Doozy this year.
Bring it home, baby. We have college game day this week.
He needs to do a.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
He needs to do an NIL deal with Zen.
Totally.
Whatever you got
Totally.
on the sidelines for Zen, just feed it to him. He's ready to eat him.
I got Northwestern plus 11.5 versus Michigan. I think Northwestern has kind of backed into a pretty decent season. They hit Penn State at the right time. They've got 5 wins. I think they're going to play their ass off. And I don't think they'll win, but I think they're going to get pretty darn close. And I'm going to take those 11.5 points. I got LSU minus 5.5 versus Arkansas. I think this is truly 2 teams that are just lost, but I think LSU has so much more talent that they're going to beat Arkansas by a couple scores. Just on raw talent. This one's going to be close. Memphis plus 3.5 versus East Carolina. I like Memphis. I feel like they still have a shot to win the American Conference, which has turned out to be a really good conference this year with Tulane, South Florida, North Texas. I mean, there's a lot of people fighting for that playoff spot, and Memphis is still in it. I think I'm going to take the money line. I'm going to scratch those coins. I'm going to take a money line, Jeremy. So,
okay.
All right. Bill Belichick. I think he finally found his way in this college football landscape, and he's starting to get his team's been playing well the last 5 weeks. I'm going to take North Carolina plus 6.5 points versus Wake Forest. Wake Forest is not a bad team. They got a close win against SMU. That's probably their best win. But I think North Carolina's playing well, and I think they're going to kind of overachieve here in the last half of the season. Ole Miss minus 15.5 versus Florida. I just like Ole Miss to stop Florida because Florida's lost, and Ole Miss needs style points. They're rated 6th in the country. I think they're going to try to move up the ladder as much as they can. here before the college playoffs take off. I like Purdue. They're kind of an underachieving cover team. They are not going to win, but they're going to find a way to get you a backdoor cover, just like they did last week against Ohio State. I'm going to take the Boilermakers plus 16.5 versus the Huskies of Washington.
Nice.
Game of the week, Georgia, Texas.
Yeah.
Really hard to pick. So I'm going to be a whip and take the under. I think both defenses slow things down, make it difficult. I don't see Texas scoring more than 10 or 15 points.
Yeah.
And Georgia always just does just enough to win. So give me the under on that game. 47.5. I'm going to go under on that. I've loved Mississippi State this year, but I think the wheels finally blew off last week. So I'm going to take Missouri minus 7.5 against Mississippi State. I think BYU could be subject to a meltdown. They've got that rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think the playbook was written last week on how to stomp their ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He hadn't seen a pass rush
yet
all year, I don't think.
No. And TCU's dogs. I know they're going to BYU. I like TCU plus 6.5. I'm not going to put a whole unit on it. Probably a half play, but I like TCU plus 6.5.
Yeah, TCU's a good team.
Mm-hmm. Two other games. These are half plays. I like Louisville minus 3.5 versus Clemson. Don't really have a great storyline that goes with that, other than I just think Louisville's better. And then Carolina and A&M, South Carolina and A&M. A lot of points, 18.5 points. I'm gonna take those points first. A&M. I think A&M's going to win. A&M doesn't have a whole lot to play for. I don't know that they might can jump Indiana if they just crush people on the way out here at the end of the season. But and Indiana almost blew it last week versus Penn State. But I think A&M's not going to cover this game. I just got a hunch on it. So
that's
what picks.
Indiana had a pretty tight game,
right down the wire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Penn State still does have athletes, so
yeah,
they did. Yeah, we talked about that 2 weeks ago, like who could beat Indiana, and that was about the only team left.
Yeah,
that had a shot. And they almost did it. So
is Signetti not going to Penn State?
No, he signed like the week after that happened. They signed him up for like 10 years.
Is he at Penn State now?
No. He's at Indiana.
He's finishing out the year at Indiana.
No, Indiana signed him up.
Oh, Indiana. Okay.
Yeah, they locked him down quickly when that came available. So, well, it's getting interesting. You can see where they peg college football playoffs here pretty soon. I don't know what those.
I know, man. The season's it's winded down.
Yeah, I mean, you're fixing to get into the last two games of the season. We're at the last two games of the season. You got a game and then rivalry games, and if you have one, so. Yeah.
Is Tech on a bye this week?
No, we got Central Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, what did Coach tell you all to do on that?
I kind of feel like you can't bet against them right now. They're
pretty hot.
They're pretty hot. So it's 23.5 points. UCF, who'd they played? Who'd they played last week? It was a tight game, but they lost. I can't remember. But no, I don't know. I'll probably just like go over or something on that game. We'll see. What is it at? Over under's 48, 23.5 points. It's I'll probably just go, I don't know, maybe go under. Our defense is so good they might not really score. So
Right.
I'm just conditioned to go over all the time with them. So
yeah. It's like a train response at this point.
Yeah. So well, moving on to another sports. Bet on FIFA fever fuels pro soccer mixed use vision in Salina. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Our next door neighbor's doing this.
Really?
Yeah, look, he's got his picture up and everything. Logan.
Oh, wow.
So one of North Texas' fastest growing cities is getting its own professional sports team. Also one of the fastest failing ISD situations right now.
Yeah, they've had a ton of issues.
As investors are betting Salina's population boom will help fill the stands. Rodeo Soccer Club is slated to debut in March of 2027 as part of the USL League One. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, the United States Soccer League.
It's 2 tiers below Major League Soccer.
Yeah.
And that's what Frisco is? MLS? That's
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The team will play its first seasons at Bobcat Stadium, the 7,000 seat home of Salina High School, before potentially partnering with Heady Investments to build a stadium-anchored mixed-use development. Logan Minicall, director of industrial development at Heady, said a partnership could bring the commercial and entertainment amenities to the area. The club is led by founder Ben Watson and principal owner Jacob West, joined by NFL kicker Nick Folk and Glenn Gronkowski, brother of retired NFL star Rob Gronkowski. The group already operates Texoma FC in Sherman, has invested in what Watson calls low 8 figures into Rodeo SC with minority ownership slots still open. Man, these things like, could you imagine being like, hey, you want to invest in this sports team?
Low 8 figures is like that's a big number, man.
Like, these things don't make any money. There's no way.
Like,
no.
I just, how do you get out of it?
It says in the next 5 to 10 years.
You got to hope for a merger, right?
Yeah, I think you have to just sell it. Like, I don't think you'll make any money on it.
Well, the first thing is they got to get promoted to the MLS. Like, they got to go up 2 rings. So, like, what Wrexham's doing with, I forget who the famous guy who owns them. Like, they're at the bottom.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He owns them with another guy. They bought them for like $5 million.
Yeah.
But the club had been around for like 120 years. So there's infrastructure there. It just needs some capital. So the first thing they did is they had Hulu sponsor them. And then they brought in all the cameras and they did like a season deal like they did with like the NFL and all that stuff. See, like they covered them for a year, got a ton of attention. Ticket sales went up. Then they raised the ticket prices like 10%, not 50, a little bit. Then they won. Then they invested in the players. Then they won again. And so they've been moving up the rings. So now they're in their first league, which is 2 leagues below the Premier League.
Okay.
So they go 1, but every time they go up, they get a massive capital injection from the league. So if they get to the championship league, they'll get like probably $1 million payout. But that's not including like all the other sponsors and stuff they've gotten. So if they're talking about already being in low 8 digits, like, I don't know, you talk about basis and all that. It's like, man, there's no infrastructure here. U.S. is not really a huge soccer country. And like, you're probably not going to own the state. Like, you're just pissing away the money a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems really like, why don't you just go syndicate and go buy an NHL team? Right? You can go buy one for probably $200 or $300 million, $400 million. I mean, these guys have got access to money. I don't know. It just seems kind of, well, who's the powerhouse here? The Hunt family owns them.
Yeah.
You're not going to box them out.
Yeah.
Like, they're just going to just pour money all over the issue and fix it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so.
So I guess their hope would be to eventually compete with.
Yeah.
What's the Frisco team's name?
They're Dallas. They're just called Dallas FC.
Oh, okay.
FC Dallas.
Do they have like a mascot?
I don't know. I think so. It looks like an animal. It's probably. Oh, this is terrible. It's probably a Mustang. It's a bull. It's a Longhorn. Excuse me.
Okay.
But that's cool, though. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't see Salina as a soccer town.
Dude, so I looked at Texoma FC, and they play in the high school stadium right off of 75 there.
Oh, that thing's a dump.
Yeah, it's gross.
I've played a couple Little League football games in there.
It's like
I've coached a couple Little League football games
It's probably like old AstroTurf where you hit it, like it just destroys
the
your
turf's
skin.
not bad, but man, the stands are like it's pretty rough. I wonder how well they are attended.
Probably not well attended.
I mean, what does a player make in that league?
30, 40 grand a year.
Can they even support that?
Yeah.
You got to go bartend and do other stuff.
Yeah. You can get teach soccer lessons.
They don't make much money
Mm-mm.
because I've paid those coaches before and it's really cheap.
Well, what do you got, Will?
This is more national. Maybe Jeff, you've stayed here, but have you ever heard of Sonder Hospitality?
No.
So I remember going on Marriott a little bit ago, probably like a year or so ago. And, they had the old Airbnb craze. Well, Marriott integrated with like an Airbnb type company called Sonder. And they filed Chapter 11 over the weekend. Chapter 7 over the weekend.
Okay.
Stock prices down.
So you could go on Marriott. You could go on Marriott Bonvoy and book an Airbnb with Sonder, right?
Yes. So as of last night, Sonder is obsolete. It's done. They're liquidating. They announced it this morning. And if you had a reservation via Marriott Bonvoy, like Jeff said, on a Sonder property, you are SOL. Shit out of luck.
Oh, man.
Reservations canceled. If you're in a mid-stay right now, you are floating with the wind. There's no recourse for anything. Like Marriott's saying they're going to refund you, but like who knows how long that takes. It's a hot mess. All the Sonder employees found out this morning. This is going on like right now.
Yeah. I will say this. Have y'all ever stayed in an Airbnb with other people in the building or the house?
No.
I have.
Like you rented a 3-2 and there's someone in one of the threes?
I did it once in Montreal.
Oh, that sounds weird.
It was weird.
That happened to me our Saturday night in Philly. We rented an Airbnb and we didn't realize it, but when we got there was 4 bedrooms and we were one of 3 occupants. Yeah. I never took my clothes off. I basically stacked everything against the door and was ready to go all night. Every sound I heard, I was like out of bed, ready to fight.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
We did it one time in Montreal and it was, I forget why, but like there's nobody else in the property though. We were the only people there, but it had options for other people to stay.
Mm. Yeah, that would be weird. So like, did you
Never
walk
did
into
again.
the kitchen and there's some guy in his underwear making a cup of coffee in the morning? God.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I walked when we pulled up. There was a car, and I was like, "What is this?" And then I walked in, and there's just a dude sitting in there.
Ugh.
And I talked to the person that made the reservation. I said, "Did you check this out? What are we doing here?" We shortly found out that we were sharing a room with said gentleman.
I'm surprised.
Not sharing a room, but sharing a hotel, a house.
I'm shocked you didn't just go get a hotel at that point.
I made that offer.
Yeah.
We just ate it. Well, and just
fought
got through it.
Yeah.
Just lived in the experience.
But I mean, I think is Airbnb on the fade? Is there a fading industry to the Sonder plan?
I don't know. Maybe because they have so much market share, they're okay. And now, what's wild is you can do other activities at the Airbnb. Like you can hire a masseuse through Airbnb to come to your Airbnb, chefs, party people. But I don't know.
You can hire party people.
Wait a second. What is that? Let's go back on that.
Okay, hold on.
Party people.
Let's see. You can
people show up and say we're professional party people.
I think so. You can host a party. I know you can hire somebody who just brings all the stuff.
You're saying like catering.
Yeah.
Caterers. Okay. Not like Chris shows up and is hanging out with you.
But no, it's kind of weird. It's the ultimate weirdo is couch surfing. You ever heard of that before?
What? No.
Oh, there used to be an app called Couch Surfing, which is one step above Craigslist. And people would just let you stay in their house for free. It was so wild. I did it one time. I was. It
was free.
It was free.
Why would they let you do it for free?
Just to meet with people. I don't know. I stayed at how you call it? Eye doctor, ophthalmologist.
Optometrist.
Whatever that is. I stayed at a guy, an optometrist or ophthalmologist. I don't know, at his house in San Antonio one year.
And did he have a bunch of human eyes on display?
He was a strange cat. He's like, oh, you can stay in the spare bedroom, or you can
you're
sleep on the couch.
Lucky.
I was like, nope.
You're so
bedroom.
lucky you weren't turned into a sex slave.
Yeah. I was just like,
dude,
nope, not doing that again.
Oh God.
There's more to that story, which I won't talk to online.
It puts the lotion on.
Which had nothing to do with slavery or sexual orientations, but it was bizarre.
I did joke with Christy when I got in the shower Sunday morning that the name of the shampoo was called Prep Sauce.
Oh my gosh.
I said, honey, I don't know what's going on, but in the shower it says Prep Sauce. I don't know what does that mean?
That is funny. That is funny. Well, that's all I got this week.
Okay.
If you're staying at a Sonder property, get your credit card bill fixed.
Yeah. All right. See ya.